Hello everybody and welcome to Murta's Short Plays. It's a new series that I'm gonna be doing every single Friday. And we're gonna take one random game from Murta's library that she never played before because it's not the best quality, best game ever. And she's just gonna do 30-minute video on it. And I think I'm the only one that would have a full gameplay video of this thing. I just found it in my library because I got it with Humble Bundle, so here we go. You can also recommend games to me. Chances are I either have them or you found them on a free website somewhere in Newgrounds and you were like, hey, you know what would be funny? And I would be like, alrighty then. You wanted to see me? Oh, I pressed skip. I think that was skip. It was a button. I pressed a button. Urgent care alert. Shortness of breath and collapse at her place of work. Patient's windpipe is nearly closed. She's having trouble breathing. Oh my, that sounds like it's an urgent thing. But never mind that. Tutorial messages are automatically displayed. Thanks. Okay, let's leave the dying patient and stare at the ambulance. Okay, hidden object is the easy thingy. And extra steps to find them. Alrighty then. Can we open like bags? Yeah, that was my first idea when they were like extra step. I was like, huh. Bags. Keycard. It's an extra special clue at the bottom of your screen. Okay. You interact with the items. Oh god. Stop it! I think I know what I'm doing. Just let me do it. We're gonna take a lipstick because that's super important. You cannot go anywhere without your lipstick. And then we're gonna take some scissors and cut the patient up, and that's a nice bag, I think. Nut. Why are we searching for a nut? I'm clicking on some objects because they look important and they can't be arsed reading. Cassette tape. Hand vacuum. Lady, you want like the weirdest things from this place. Let me find a hand vacuum. It's like some of these make sense. Like, oh, a thermometer, you might need that for a patient. And then you're like, hand vacuum. Lipstick. Nail clippers. I swear, somebody's like sitting on this video and going, hurry up! I can see all of the objects, and then I'm like, but I can't. Video camera, very important, never forget. Bottle opener? Nut. Why do we need these? Stop it, game. Why do we need these things? IV bag. Oh, I see the thermometer. Yes, very important. It's the thermometer that the EMT used to take her temperature. The reading is still visible. It looks like she was running a fever. This is easier than actually asking the EMT. I don't like talking to people. So we have the most random things left. There's somewhere. What's a dreidel? No, I mean it. What's a dreidel? First of all, nail clippers. Dreidel. Oh, it's a spinny thing. Well, that's important in the medical mystery. Would you like a shrimp? That actually looks like a full-on sushi. That's an IV bag. We do not have IV bags in the hospital. IV indicates that the patient was lacking proper hydration levels. We really do not want to talk with hospital staff in this game. That's a dreidel. We really do not want to communicate with each other, so instead we go and investigate scenes. Now all that's left is a... That's not a nut, that's a bolt, you... Dints. I didn't even remember what to call them. Auto opener? What? You don't open bottles with that, I guess. Yay! Now we're gonna investigate the nurse station because screw actually talking to nurses. Steven didn't give me much information on the patient and all of the nurses appear to be busy. Yeah, so the normal stuff that you do if the nurses are busy is you go through their shit. Like, you like legit go through their shit. And first of all, we absolutely need a calculator because we're not smart enough. Thing in there. Printers, that... Why do we need to print right now? File? Why did I just push a chair? No, that's an abacus. No, wait, that's a calculator. I'm a dummy. Okay, briefcase. Well, that's easy. I'm stealing somebody's shit. I'm just going into the nurse office and going, yeah, that briefcase, that's so mine. Milkshake. Like, once again, the most random thing. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the nurse's office and steal a milkshake. And remember, we're in a hospital, but we don't actually have hospital equipment, so we have to, like, go to different places and take hospital equipment that isn't ours. Are we like even a doctor, or are we just like... I'm gonna pretend that I'd be a doctor and just like collect all my stuff by going through other people's stuff. But either way, let's drink that milkshake because we wanted one. And then we're gonna play with a beach ball. And then we're gonna find some candy and eat that. And then we're gonna take the clock down and nobody will look like we're doing anything super weird. And then we're gonna take the mask because we're like, we need to renovate our office and that looked pretty. Bungle. Oh, Boogle. Yeah, hell knows. What? Muff. Why? Why? Just why? No. Why? You misplaced your keycard. Really, stereo. You just went up and took somebody's stereo. How are you carrying all of this? Playing card. What does that even mean? Shirt. Well, that's a hat, but that's just as close to what we need it for. Playing card. Why? No. Just no. Can I just like approach the game and go bad game? Now I have 2 cameras with me. Like, I literally went up and picked up 2 cameras from different scenes. I suppose I really wanted to film, like, really badly. Shirt. I don't see any shirts around here. Oh. Well, that's kind of obvious, but why was there a shirt there? So abacus and a thing that I do not know what it is. On top of some paper from a different scene, so we might as well go and fetch the paper. This must be our patient. She's hyperventilating, her blood pressure is elevated, and she's in tachycardia. I'll have to address this immediately, after I collect stuff off her scene. Well, I improved the breathing. I can use to stabilize the flow of oxygen. Okay, what? Oh, it's the find the right thing kind of thing. That. And that again. And it's more of that. That wasn't it. But it's still more of that, so that's good. Then it's more of that. And then it's that. And then it's the weird 3 thingy. And then it gives me the middle finger. But I clicked that one fast enough. That one. And that one. Lady, can you like start breathing? Because I don't want to play the match the figures game. Yay! She can breathe easier now. Inspect lungs. Okay. Whatever you say, lady. Whatever you say, babe. On which of these weird cabinet things is there like printed paper? Oh. Thank you, now I can go and print your sheet. It's almost like these things are normally done in an easier way than this. Okay, and now let me just steal your stuff. I'll need your piggy bank, because obviously you have to afford your medical stay. Duh. I'll need your lamp, because I just feel like taking it. And I'll need a mallet, and a turtle, and a broom, because... Why do you even have a turtle in here? Like... I'm just gonna take the turtle from your sink, because pets do not belong in hospitals. Like... I feel sorry for this person. Look, like there's like a suckler and paintbrush, and I'm gonna take that. Like, there's even somebody's teeth. God, what kind of sanitation must this place have? I need your chalkboard, by the way. And do you have any... Oh, of course you have plates. What kind of hospital room doesn't have just a random plate lying around? And I will need your pacifier and dentures. Now I need to find the most random of mallet. Funnel and hand grip. That's like a sweeping thing, that's not a funnel. No. We do not need a jug. We're clear on that. There we go, I found the funnel! Why is there gardening stuff here? And the mallet. What's a hand grip? Alrighty then. Now time to print out my thing. Thank you so much for that. This is the patient's medical chart. She had a recent doctor's visit. That wasn't me. This is just proves that I should not be in this hospital right now. I'm just some random kleptomaniac that is going around stealing other people's shite and pretending to be a doctor, because that is a normal... I don't even know what a boogle is. Nah. English not being your main language problems. Come on, hint button. Beep. That's a boogle? That's a trumpet! Learn your instruments, game. Never mind that. All we need to find now is an abacus. We don't want a calculator that's too mainstream. We want to be old school. We want to be like... Here's me calculating stuff on them. There we go. Now I can safely calculate the patient stuff. How is her patient? I don't know, doctor. I'm not a doctor. She's doing better now. Her lungs were inflamed, disrupting the flow of oxygen. I used a ventilator to regulate her breathing. Any idea what caused the inflammation? Nope. Move on it, and remember to take all of the patient's stuff before they wake up. You know, even if you had like weird relationship issues, the fact that she stole like 2 video cameras and a milkshake and all of that's pretty like, you know, bad. If she did that for you, she has all the right to ask, what do you need a milkshake for? You must be Elizabeth. I'm here to see if the test results have come in. Why are we speaking with her now? Why don't we just go in and steal the test results like we did with the nurses? We just treated her. How could no one have taken any samples? Well, maybe because you're not a real doctor, Elizabeth. Sorry to tell you this. There's a shortage, like, is there none? And what do you mean, like, perfect? It's just like the old times when this hospital was just me sitting in it. I diagnose patients to get people off my back, not because it's my job. Who do you take me for, doctor? Is this the west wing of the hospital? I'm looking for Monica Roberts' office. No, you're in the east wing, buddy. Thank you, miss. Dr. Find. Elizabeth Find. I go around to random people's stuff and I find things and then I take them. Was nice to meet you, Dr. Find. And was nice to meet you, Mr. Carter. Oh. What could we possibly need from these places? Screw it. Let me look around, but this is quicker. I find something, the quicker I can get away from all of this animal hair. So let me just once again take people's shit that they did not allow me to take. Let me just go and steal an egg from... Why? Why are we stealing eggs? This can't be relevant. Like, you can't go, I need an egg specifically from a vet clinic for my investigation. But never mind, let's take the whole basket of eggs. I sure hope nobody misses that. Sure hope that that isn't like snake eggs or something and they weren't like being hatched. Wrench and tape and inline-scape and scoop and a chinchilla because... Oh no, the cage is locked. It's as if they don't want us to steal animals. I'm just gonna take your chinchilla anyway, fuck you. Ladybug? Like, do we like, we don't have enough testing animals, so let me just go to the local vet clinic and steal animals. Obviously, I'm gonna put the turtle in the teapot and throw eggs at it. Pencil sharpener. Hospitals don't have that. I mean, we have to be in a different place for that. Same as tape. So, imagine like a random doctor running into your workplace going, "Quick, I need tape, wench, a teapot, some eggs." Like you would be like, "What for?" And they're like, "No time to ask. I need to hurry. I just really need all of these things." And you're like, "All right, lady." Horseshoe. Because that's what you do. You put horseshoes on your cages. Hamster wheel. With the hamster, of course. We cannot let them have that. Hourglass. And... Ew! I suppose that actually makes sense. From what I saw earlier, I don't think it's related to bronchitis. Like, you couldn't just ask these kind of things. You couldn't just be like, "Oh yeah, emergency people that brought her in. What are her symptoms?" And they're like, "No, this is the place she works in. You're gonna go there and you're gonna find random things that somehow relate to her illness. So, alright, we're clear." Inline skate. Either way, this scene still has 2 things to find. So we might as well go to the garage. And now we're entering House MD territory with snooping around the patient's stuff, except that unlike House, we're actually stealing their stuff. I'm guessing for the simple purpose of I'm hungry and I like to sell stuff. Because I was just like, "Oh, you have a TV? Well, your TV's mine now." Like, this is literally money collection for your hospital bills. The game. Because you're like, "Oh, that might just sell. Let us take..." Hopefully at least the treatment is free. I mean, we're stealing literally everything that this person has. That being said, every single scene in here has like a hoarding issue. Like, when you go, "I need to have my bowling ball pin on my window," that's when you know when you have a space issue. And it's not because the environment isn't big, it's because you just like putting random things everywhere. And you're not even using your overhead space properly. Look at all of the gaps. Obviously, I'm gonna steal your piggy bank again. I couldn't just steal the one that was in the hospital. No clue why you have 2 piggy banks. Hot water? Of course the hospital doesn't have a hot water, well, like, bag. Why would they have one? No kitty. Bad cat. My dissertation isn't for cat toys. That is a shoe. No, kitty. Go away. But the game goes, "That's not a shoe, Murta." But Murta goes, "But game, that is a shoe. It's a slipper. Same thing." Alright, even more good stuff that I need to steal, and... No, kitty. Go away. Really? We're collecting their bowling pins now? Alrighty then. Let's have those bowling pins. Shoo. I know there's like more things to find, but... Shoo. I already clicked on that. You're cheating. The only reason why we would ever need a thermostat is if they turn the temperature at like a very weird thing. Yeah, that kind of made sense. Like, she's feeling chilly. That's an actual symptom. Blind cord. What is that? And why? So now all we need to find from here that isn't grayed out is a shoe. There we go. That's a shoe. Let's go to the farm. The farm was a regular stop on Colleen's rounds. Treat some of her livestock that have been sick. They're susceptible to animal diseases. Well, yeah. That's why we're gonna take a bunch of gardening stuff like pears. That's like the most unusual tree ever. Like pears, apples. Those aren't apple trees, by the way. Pretzels. There's pretzels growing on our trees. I'm just clicking on things that look out of place. Basketball? Everything in the Find the Clue games just make me go, why? Yeah, let's take the cat. And then the drawn beetroot, because it can't be of the same game style as everything else. It has to be cell shaded. Axe. We're gonna kill our patient. We're gonna just be like, let me ask you a question. Here, froggy, 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 froggy. That's a turtle. We can't have 3 of them, Myrtle. What are you thinking? We only needed 2 turtles, and we got 2 turtles. That's a tennis ball, isn't it? But that's a carrot. And letter opener? Scroll. There's like a 19th century scroll just lying in the garden. What is that even? Is that like a flat? That is just weird. Swear that looks like the worst half of the umbrella. But no, they're like, there's a whole umbrella somewhere in here. You just need to look for it. You saw a candy cane. There's a knife. Of course we should get that. Why is there... Is everybody a hoarder? Or they like, this decorates my house so perfectly. That's an axe. That? Suppose we don't search it with that. Oh, hey, look, a froggy. Umbrella, a crowbar, and a hanger. That's not a crowbar then. Don't know why I thought that was a... Well, that's a hammer. So we found that. There's the umbrella. Now all I need is a basketball and a crowbar. Are we sure that we don't need a megaphone? Or a potato? Or a doll? Or a cow? Not that we're done collecting turtles and frogs and cats and guinea pigs and hamsters that we collected too. Basketball. Now all we need is a crowbar. But the time is up. I'm so sorry, patient. You're not gonna get diagnosed. So that was Mystery Diagnosis MD, one of the many find puzzly thing kind of things that I have around. If you have any specific game that you want to see me do, please tell me in the comments below. Swear I'm gonna check it out. Next week, I have a lot of random games, platformers, roguelikes, and quite a few casual titles that I never touched. Thank you for watching!